Okay, so it's processing day. We're gonna walk you through the steps of how we process our chickens. This is the first time, we did a trial run about 5 weeks ago on 6 birds. So today we've done, I think, 26 so far, and we'll show you how we cull them and then we'll go from there.
These are our makeshift culling cones. As you can see, they're just orange cones cut off the top, cut down so we can get them down in there. And then this is just a big nail hooked to hold them on there. And we just let them hang for a little bit to calm down. And then we will
Cull them.
Cull them. And then they do spaz, just their nerves.
Second process is we have the water at 150 degrees. We dunk them so the feathers pull. We leave them in there for just a second. The way to check to see if they're ready is if the skin pulls off like that, they're ready. Clean. There's a few pin feathers left, but those are real easy to come out. You really don't have to worry about those ones on. I did not know that this was called the Pope's nose. My mom told me that.
By some people.
By some people. First part, we're gonna cut the back of the leg, flip it around, cut that piece, comes right off. Cut the wing tips off. I found that it's easier to try and find that joint if you just break it. I'm gonna open her up right here. These birds had a ton of fat on them. And if you cut your necks longer, it's a lot easier to hold on to them while you're trying to get all this neck, all the extra stuff on the neck off. Instead of trying to find that joint, I just twist and then cut. So all you gotta do, pinch back down here, open it up right there, pull her open, and then I cut down right along the rib, just like that. So once I pull everything out, it's easier to get. Make sure you get the lungs too. They're a little harder to get. They're right up against the rib cage. Okay, make sure it's clear. Spray it out. One of the tips with the plucker, put 2 of them in there. It works way better.
Tips that we have for you is we fed them yesterday morning, and then we didn't feed them again, just so that you're not dealing with as much manure and cross-contamination from that. So it makes things going much smoother and much cleaner, so you don't have to do as much. And just left water for them for the 24-hour period, and they do just fine. So that really helps of not feeding them for the 24-hour period. And then after we finish processing all of them, we put them into the coolers. We've got ice water in there because you want to get them cooled down, roughly to 40 degrees, as cold as you can get them before popping them into the freezer. So just that you don't overload your freezer temperature and raise all your other miscellaneous items in there if you don't have a dedicated freezer for just your poultry or your meat. So for us, we don't have a dedicated, but so that's we're going to be cooling them down as much as possible so that things we don't have bacteria growing. And then once they are all cooled, we're going to bag them up, and we will show you that process, and then that's the last step before they go into the freezer.
So for the bagging part, we got these shrink wrap bags. We just got them off Amazon. We're having my mom put them in, get them ready. Then we put the tube in. We have the water at 180 to 200 degrees. You put it in for 5 to 10 seconds, let all the air get out, and that is what you end up with. But we'll show you the process real quick. I try and put the tube in the body cavity. I push as much air on as I already can. Dunk it in.
Is that it?
There you go. That's it. Pull the tube out, cinch it down just a little bit more, and it's ready to go in the freezer. So we're at around 3.5 hours right now. We've done 34 chickens, and we've, like we said, this is our first time. So we actually took a bit of a break just so we could video. So 35 chickens, 34 chickens. Actually goes pretty quick. If you got enough people, it goes even quicker. Luckily, my parents came down and my brother came down to help.
Are you helping, buddy?
Yeah.
What you doing?
So I did the chickens out.
Throw me that.
You want to put it in for me?
Yeah.
Good job, dude.
Mom, look all these chickens.
Yeah. Okay, close it. Good job, dude.
Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it.